Okay, I think I'll just start out, if it's all right. We'll just start out with some injury stuff. Tommy, as you guys probably noted today, did not practice again. And it's like I said the other day, my belief is at this point, Riker's going to start the game for us. I'm hopeful that Tommy makes progress and could be, that emergency guy possibly. But on the other side, it's Monday right now, so I'm not going to say finally that he's out of the game for sure. But he has not practiced yet. Trey Bryant did not practice yet, but he's feeling better. I'm hopeful he could play a part in the game as we get closer to it. Marcus Newby will be very, very questionable. He has not practiced yet. His groin injury is getting better, but I don't know if he'll be ready for the game yet, so I'd say doubtful. And then go to Tyler Hoppus. Disappointing the other day. He came down with concussion symptoms after our last practice in Lincoln, and he is going through the protocol. Questionable if he'll be ready for the game.
Mike, what's your plans? Are your plans pretty firm at safety now?
Yes, our plans.
Last week?
Yeah, I think we started as quickly as we could with Antonio Reed basically playing in there for Nate, and so what that looks like is, basically Antonio playing safety, and then when we go nickel, what it looks like is Kalu will move inside to the nickel, and Lamar Jackson will go in and play. And with what Tennessee does offensively, that nickel group will be pretty common. And I'm excited about that secondary. I think that they're good players. I wish Antonio, we would have got him some more time during the year, but he was hurt early, didn't get a lot of work, wasn't in the greatest shape. And I think he's poised to play a good game, and I think that secondary, if they'll grow from who they're all back that I just described. So I'm excited about this group.
Mike, Josh Dobbs is a unique player. Speaking of that secondary, have you seen, what's the closest thing to Josh Dobbs?
Oh my goodness, he is so versatile, pretty unique to what we've seen this year. I'm trying to think back. You guys help me with anybody that, yeah, I guess JT Barrett would be, you're talking about a guy, run pass, very, very versatile, great player. We got a lot of respect for that.
Coach, your kids have handled everything outstanding. They come down, they get to enjoy the bowl game. How happy are you with their attitude as you start preparations in the city that you're going to play?
Well, I love practicing, coming to new sites to practice. We're fortunate to be here at Vandy. I think that this has been a special group. They've gone through a lot of stuff this year. I've really enjoyed coaching them. I think they like each other, they like football, and they enjoy the process. We're going to have to play a great game against Tennessee, but I think these guys will be up for the challenge, and we're glad to be here. It's fun to bring them to Nashville. This is a great city, and I think it's a unique city, and I think that if we can balance out all the football that we need to do with them getting a chance to enjoy the city, and then we win the game, that will be a good trip.
With three of, 7 or 8 best players out, how do you get the guys to not play above their heads, just do the best they can and not try to compensate for Tommy and Nate?
I think that is probably the key, is what we need from each guy is to focus on what they do. And then the whole idea that we always preach is that you do your job, we get 11 guys doing their job, and everything's going to be okay. And you don't have to be Superman here. All you have to do is your job. We really talk about that quite a bit. And, with the situation that we're in, we are truly in that deal where I hate it that we're these guys that we're missing. We all hate that. But I am excited about Brandon Riley in the slot. I think that he can do some stuff there. You guys have known for a long time how I feel about Riker. I'm really confident in how he can play. And, then we're missing some other odds and ends, obviously, with Nate's deal. That was kind of a late surprise, but I think that, what I've already described in compensating for that, I'm excited about that too. And I think your players have to believe that we all have confidence that they can do the job.
It's kind of like a band getting a lead singer and a drummer. for a big concert.
I never thought of it like that, but I think that that's probably true. And all he has to do is do his part of the deal. He doesn't have to do any more than that. So I think we got the right drummer, Sam.
Is there a I mean, I know you're confident in Riker. Do you feel like, replacing Nate, who's kind of the quarterback of the defense, is going to be a little more challenging?
I think it could, for sure. You never want to lose anybody, but whether it's to a situation like this or injury, whatever it might be, you have to be prepared. And like I said earlier, I wish we would have gotten Antonio more time during the year as we look at it right now. And not that I have a plan about how that was going to happen for sure, but if I had to do it over again, I'd make sure Antonio and Lamar Jackson got more time.
How have you seen Lamar Jackson go along this year? I mean, he's played a little bit at that straight corner spot.
He's been in a lot of plays, not necessarily at the corner position, a lot of special teams. I think that's all been good. But I'd say in general, like I think for sure he's grown, but I wish we would have played him more.
How close were you to be a Vanderbilt grad?
Well,
Vanderbilt player and then a Vanderbilt grad.
I was actually real close to being a player and a student here. Now being a grad,
That's a different story.
It's a hard school. So,
but it came close, right?
Yeah, I did. I was coming here, as a matter of fact, and I love Nashville. I love the school. I had written Coach Pace for a couple of years, and I picked about 3 schools because I wanted to travel and go away, and my dad's from down south, so I was gonna try to do that, and I had a chance to come to Vandy, and I ended up down south a little bit.
How did
Couldn't say no to the Bear. Huh?
No, I couldn't. And my uncle was there too, so we had a lot of stuff.